K-pop, K-entertainment in general, to K-dramas and K-hip-hop and all that jazz. Today, hi, my name is India. Today, I'll be speaking about Saesangs and how they make regular fans and idols' lives a living hell. Now, Saesangs have been a problem for years, to the point of it's gotten bad to the point of almost killing someone, to just making people wildly uncomfortable in many ways. That one, in the recent years, I feel like it's got a little bit more dangerous. If anybody heard of or knew about Neon, I can't say her name right sometimes. I don't know. It's probably my accent. Neon from Twice. She has a stalker who's a man from Germany. His name is Josh. He literally tries to talk to her, like get to her. He has got on multiple planes, the same flights as her, to try to get to her, try to talk to her, and give her gifts, which he could just mail to the company and then give it to her. But for some reason, he wants to personally give her these gifts. In his mind, they're dating, which they're not. She's very single, as far as we know. He's been to Korea a couple times. The last time he went, the JYP was supposed to do a paperwork to, if he ever steps foot in Korea again, he was going to get arrested, but he fled before they could get to the courts to get the paperwork and do all that. He recently was back in Korea, and he found her apartment building. Good thing you need a code to get inside the building. Like, he can't even go up the front steps or to the front door or front desk at all. You have to literally get a pin to get into the building. The cops were called on him. He claims they're lying to him. He's a nice person, but a nice person wouldn't threaten somebody's life if they didn't date them. He has said that she's not allowed to date anybody else or he would kill her. So why would anybody think that's a nice person? Especially if somebody's so adamant to give her gifts in person instead of, like, again, sending it. Like, you don't have to spend money to go to Korea to drop them off personally to her. And if so, even though I don't think he don't need to be anywhere near her, restraining order needs to be filed. If he was a decent person, if he was actually a fan and wanted to give her a gift, I feel like a fan meeting would make more sense. But since he is on the watch list of JYP, I don't think he's allowed to any of those. So, they have been many other Saesangs situations. Who was it? I think it was Yuno from TVXQ. An tried disguise himself as an anti-fan, or Saesang disguised himself as a fan, and gave him an orange juice, making it seem like, oh, here you go. Like, artists are supposed to be fan service and be nice. He took it and drunk it. It had some solution in it where it was like cement or something that he wasn't supposed to ingest. And he started coughing up blood Initially he did file like restraining order or something court-wise against the person, but then he later decided to drop it. But he still to this day has PTSD, and he doesn't accept food from fans anymore because of this. What else? There've been a bunch of people. Taekyon from 2 p.m. He had a fan send him a letter that says "You can't live without me" in her period blood, and she sprinkled some of her trigger warning. Sorry, I did not even trigger warning that, but yeah, she's put her period blood on a note or a letter, and then some of her pubic hairs on there, and then she proceeds to brag on Never or whatever the South Korean social media site about it, and then she took it down and apologized. I'm like, I don't know what in your mindset would think your menstrual blood would make him be like, oh, I love her, or anything like that. Like, it's very weird to me, at least. Like, some of these Saesangs really are like, the delusion over there is a whole different level. Let me see. Who else? I know Taeyeon from Girls' Generation was almost snatched off. They were performing, and some man got on stage and tried to take her off stage in front of people. Like, they was just gonna ignore him walking off stage with an older balding man walking off stage with a member, like he was invisible. And meanwhile, she was trying to pull away from him, and he was not letting her go. Hichu from Super Junior, Saesangs, which are basically stalkers in Korea. Like, they don't know limits. They believe them and whoever so-and-so are getting married or soulmates and stuff like that. Saesang, basically, they saw him driving, and they proceeded to chase him in a car and caused him to get in a car accident, which also ended in him getting surgery on his leg, which is why nowadays he doesn't really do performances much with his group because of his leg injury. If you ever see a concert nowadays of Super Junior, he's probably sitting down, or it's probably why he only does girl group dances, because it's less taxing on his body. So, and he has 2,000 jobs of hosting, because all he gotta do is just stand or sit and talk to people. You don't have to dance, but he is usually a part of the comeback. Like, his voice is usually on the songs, and he's in the videos. But there's a chance he won't probably not much be into performances and stuff. But I don't think it should got to the point where y'all chased him with a car and ended in a crash just because you see him. You see him, he look at you out his window, take a picture of that, or he probably would have waved. But for y'all to chase him through the streets of Seoul and cause an accident, they should be in jail. But I'm pretty sure they're probably not. What was it? Some fans or Saesangs tried to kidnap EXO. I think it was back when there was 12 of them. They literally rented a van that looked similar to their van outside of one of the TV stations, and parked it where their van's supposed to be. And if their manager never noticed, they probably would have been, I don't know where. But their manager noticed and kept them from getting in there. Those are a few of it, and I feel like companies enable fans and do the fan services and the delusion of, oh, they're not getting married, oh, this is your husband, or y'all are soulmates, and you're gonna end up with this person, that stuff has like trickled over to international stands too, where it's like these girls in America end up bullying other fans because they have the delusion that they're gonna marry so-and-so, and the racism and the bullying and the doxing comes out, and it's really, really toxic, and this is why people don't like K-pop fans. Mostly it's the toxic ones, so the Saesangs, because they make it so hard to even like a group ever. I think the company should stop with this fan service thing, because people are starting to feel like they are owed these people's lives just to be paying for a $20 album. Like, they're getting very disrespectful and they don't have boundaries, where it's like, I know fans be trying to like, I spent this much on you, I pay for that. Like, you know how many people, not just South Koreans who buy these albums, people in Africa, China, Japan, England, Australia, freaking Germany, like America, Canada, Mexico, they buy these albums. It's not just you contributing to these idols' lifestyle. It's everybody else. And you are not any better than other people to be like, oh, y'all are lucky because y'all get to see these idols every day in your everyday life. If you live in Seoul, you would probably see them out and about because they live there. But like, cherish that you can do that. We can't. Us over here in the U.S. can't do that. Like, we have. There's a lot of people who've gotten lucky enough to see idols in real life, but they haven't really talked to them. Rarely. Like, if they do stop and say hi to a group, they just say hi, and they can't even take pictures with them or nothing. Like, nobody's allowed to take pictures with them and stuff. We don't have fan meetings over here. Y'all have fan meetings. Y'all get exclusive previews of stuff, exclusive stuff in your albums that we don't get. Freaking concert privileges that we don't have. If we get little of the slightest privileges, you guys complain when y'all get everything, and it's kind of crazy to me. I would never understand that. Like, y'all want everything. Like, it's sense of entitlement. Like, if a person becomes a idol in Korea, no matter their background, no matter if you're Thai, Chinese, Japanese, you basically owe your life to Koreans, which is weird. They just want to do what they love, just sing and dance. And you guys are making it hard for them when they can't even be in a freaking, bathhouses or the spas without people sneaking in and taking pictures and doing weird stuff, or finding their hotel rooms. And like, there were people over here who NCT was here like back in 2019, I think, and they were on tour and they had their tour bus, and some girls got on their tour bus and stole some of their clothes, and that was also the bus driver's fault. But still, why are you stealing their clothes? That is an invasion of privacy I will never understand within this community. This community is getting very tiring, and it's making it not fun, because especially with the people who want to take up for, like, I don't know none of these men, but some of them really don't deserve this. Y'all be doing this to the people who are the nicest people, the most kindest people in K-pop. Y'all end up harassing, which is messed up. Harass the people who ain't crap. Like, you're half the K-hip-hop people who are a mess. Make their lives live in hell or something. I don't know, partially be venting, but I feel like companies need to take more initiative. When stuff like this happen, they should act immediately. If there's dating rumors and stuff, actively say, oh, right now we don't like, it's like, a lot of companies are now saying it's none of their business, but a lot of scandals have happened back in the day that made it so uncomfortable, where people were petitioning for people to get kicked out of groups because they got in relationships. All relationships don't result in marriage. Probably in Korea, but there's a few people in Korea that probably didn't marry their first boyfriends or girlfriends. So don't treat these idols like, oh, so and so are together, so they're gonna get married. No. And if they're in their 20s, no. A lot of idols haven't even get married until they're in their 30s. A lot of them don't get married until they're in their 30s. It's very rare for them to get married and all that delusional stuff that y'all think. Or Saesangs think they're going to marry a person and they have the right to a person and they cause harm to a person and they hide it just being, what was it? Just a fan. No, you're way past fan. You're obsessed. You're a stalker. Leave these people alone. Who was it? I don't know where this was. I remember seeing the videos of girls chasing BTS members. I remember it was one girl chased Suga and tried to kiss him in the mouth. Like, stuff like that is so bad. I don't understand it at all. I just feel that idols deserve boundaries. In 2022, it's not 1994 when you had the girl group back then. A lot of them are married too right now. Really bad things have happened, and I think it's time to stop that. I think it's time to just let idols be idols. Like, they can be idols and still have relationships. Like, they have friends with, and also Saesangs also stop making idols friendships very difficult with other idols. Nobody swearing, nobody has friends. They have friends. A lot of them have went to high school together and elementary school together, and you make their lives very uncomfortable because you're assuming they're dating, which is weird. A lot of these idols are the boy, girl, boy friendships. They're probably just friends, more so sibling-like, and y'all just assuming they're dating. Just make a perfect disclaimer. You are not going to marry your au pair. If you do, you're lucky. More power to you. If you're a genuine fan and you get to marry one of them, whatever. But there's 9 out of 10 chance you're not going to marry your au pair. Please stop making it weird. Just saying. This podcast was very I prep for this stuff, but I don't read from a script. Like, I kind of do, but I don't. I have notes that go off in my mind. You know, I hope the people who listen to this like it so far. This is only 3 episodes in. This is really my passion project. I came up with this literally 2 years ago, and literally during the pandemic, and I should have did this during the pandemic. I just didn't know what app or which way I could do it. And we also have a we have a Twitter account. We also have YouTube channel where we did start off doing the podcast, but we did it on video, and we have a few episodes then with the same or similar topics too. It's K-Popscape podcast on YouTube. want to revamp it some type of way, and this is what I got. I feel like it could be better, but this is just season 1. Maybe we can make it to 3 or 4 seasons where it's so much better. I don't know, but stick with me, please. We can learn together through this. I'll learn, you'll learn. You guys help me out. Send topic suggestions and things. If you want a person's opinion on something and don't think you have thought of something, you want another person's perspective to make sure you ain't going crazy, send that to me. We have Twitter at Scape, or it's K-Popscapes podcast, but it's at Scape_K-pop. We have a TikTok under K-Popscape. You can comment or comment under whichever video you want to. Give us a topic, ideas. We have Instagram under K-Popscape podcast as well. DM us ideas. We will surely appreciate it. Even leave comments under our Apple podcast thing. Rate us. If it's a 2 or 3 star, it's okay. I'm new to this. Bear with me. I'm truly trying. Thank you guys for listening. Please follow us on social medias. I really, really appreciate the people who are actually listening to this. If you're not, it's okay. If you find me, I appreciate you.